Okay, so this is my project 4. The goal here is to create a program that has 4 different functions that make 4 different kinds of calculations. So the first function is to calculate the average of 4 integers, and the output is a float. Then our second function is to find all the factors of an integer. The third function is to find the factorial of an integer, and its output is an unsigned long int. And then the last one is to find the hypotenuse of 2 sides of a triangle. So I will go down all of these and explain what happens or why I did things. So let me run it. So let's do the first one. So enter 4 integers separated by spaces 12, 36, 72, and 56. So the average of these numbers is 44, and this output is a float. So let's go to 2, the factors function. So if we were to do a prime number like 89, it'll just be 1 and 89. But if we do, for example, 36, oh, I keep doing this. Okay, well, I might as well explain it now. So right here, I thought I was already in factors function, but I wasn't. It asked me what option do you choose? I put 36. That's not an option. So it just says invalid selection, and that can be seen in here. So since 36 is not a case, it defaults it to say invalid selection, and then it breaks, and then it restarts over here to the top where it asks what option I want to choose. So I was still in factors. So let's type in 2. And then I wanted to type 36, and it lists all the factors of 36. So, and then I'm here. Let's do 3, calculate factorial. So here I made it so since factorials are really big numbers, we limit it to less than or equal to 20. So if I put, for example, the factorial of 3, it's going to be 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. The factorial of 3 is 6. However, if we wanted to do 20, which is the max, it's going to be this really big number. Also, if we go over 20, I programmed it so it just says invalid input until you put a valid input. So this can be seen right here. So I kind of put it in a loop. Right here, this is kind of in a loop. So f factorial is greater than 20, then it prints out invalid input. All other options, x equals 0, it breaks out of this loop, and then it gives you an answer. It goes to the function, it spits out an answer, and it goes back to the main function here, and then it prints out that answer, and then it breaks out of this loop, and then it asks you again what selection you want. So this can be seen here when I put an answer less than 20, less than or equal to 20. So let's do 15. So it spits out my answer. It goes to the function and gives an answer, and then in the main function it prints it, and then asks you what you want to do now. So now let's do the hypotenuse of a right triangle. So here you have to put 2 ints. So let's do 4 and 5. So the hypotenuse is 6.4. And then other than that, if I put 6, I already showed this, but it just says invalid selection. But then you to exit, you just click 0, and then it just says sad to see you go, have a good day. So that is my project 4.